Reports are coming in that Iran is planning to launch their attack on the 9th of Av. Now, while no one knows anything definitively, and as always, rumors are always flying, it's important to know your enemy. I mean, to truly know your enemy. The name Iran comes from the word Aryan, but for most of history, modern-day Iran was known as the ancient nation of Persia. And they're a religious country, very religious. Yes, it's a dark spirituality focused on hatred and death, but they have a long history of choosing what they believe is auspicious timing for the downfall of their enemies, particularly the object of their most pathological obsession, the Jews. I mean, this goes back nearly 2,500 years to when Haman chose the Hebrew month of Adar to implement his genocidal attack, believing that Adar was a month of poor tidings for the Jewish people. And so it's no coincidence that Iran has chosen the month of Av, perhaps even the 9th of Av, as reports are showing, the time of greatest darkness and tragedy in Jewish history, to launch their campaign of annihilation against Israel. But just like Haman before them, the Ayatollahs don't see the whole picture. They don't know the ancient Jewish tradition that the month of Av will one day become a time of great joy and celebration. As the prophet Zechariah foretold, that the day shall come when the fast of the 5th month, meaning the 9th of Av, shall be to the house of Judah l'sasonu l'simcha u'lemoadim tovim, a time of joy and gladness and good times. Iran doesn't know the 1,000-year-old tradition that the Mashiach himself, the Messiah himself, will be born on the 9th of Av, meaning that salvation itself will emanate from that day. That's right. What the Ayatollahs don't realize is that the genocide they're planning against us will be the catalyst of our redemption. And just as Haman was hung on the very gallows he erected for Mordechai, their murderous plot will be their own undoing. There are even Jews who to this very day, I just met one this morning, on the afternoon of Tisha B'Av, during the morning itself, they light the Ner Mashiach, the candle of Mashiach, and decorate their homes with rugs and flowers and preparation in expectation of the redemption that will one day take place on Tisha B'Av, on the 9th of Av. Now you can write me off as a crazy chicken farmer in Judea, but I believe we are finally there. And just as Simchat Torah this year became Tisha B'Av with grief, Tisha B'Av this year will become Simchat Torah with joy. So stay strong, my friends, and if the Spirit moves you, take out your guitars, violins, tambourines, whatever. Prepare for the celebration, because a miracle beyond anything we can imagine is on its way. All we have to do is keep our hearts and our faith where they belong, keep our eyes where they belong, gazing with hopeful expectation at the God of our fathers, the God of Israel, creator of heaven and earth. Shalom from Judea.